I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
Wow, a new voice line. And hello, everybody. Welcome to Formula 1 2017 for the Malaysian Grand Prix, where we are hoping to finish in 11th place and beat Sergio Perez, our bitter rival, who's qualified pretty far ahead of us and is going to finish higher than 11th. I pretty much guarantee you that. It's going to be an interesting one. I need to go look at our turbo. We're starting in 9th place. Before penalties and all that stuff. Wow, that engine's taking some damage already. Wow. We are going to be taking so many penalties, you don't even know. 69% wear on the turbo, but the engine has an expected lifespan altogether of 69 laps. At a 14-lap race, I'm just going to let it ride. Hopefully it's good enough. And next week, we'll probably be facing another round of penalties. I may do the thing where we just take new parts on every single item and just, you know, huge penalty, 50 grid places, doesn't matter, you're going to start last. As tough as this place has been, I should have done it here.
Let's run through the grid order. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, and Ocon, Massa and Renault, Hulkenberg and Lewis Hamilton, Kvyat, Sainz, Fernando Alonso and Magnussen, Stroll, Perez, Stoffel Van Dorn and Pascal Wehrlein. Ericsson and Roman Grosjean starts from the back of the grid.
Well, that's interesting. Perez taking a huge penalty here.
Grid than we expected. Let's see if we can do even better.
Even more of a surprise, it is not raining, and ooh. See, session forecast, it goes from clouds to rain, but I believe that session would be a full race distance. So it looks like it's going to be a dry race. I wanted to be on the super softs as long as possible, and they're saying the same thing, going to lap 6 on them. Pretty far. That would be nice. It's a 14-lap race. We have 14.3 laps to fill. That's fine. Yeah, I'm happy with all this. In fact, this is very interesting. I don't know really what to do with this race other than just try to hold where we are. Anywhere near our qualifying position would be good. So let's try it in a crazy turn 1. Let's try and get a good start here. Wow, quick lights. There were quick lights and then we held forever. Ricardo, a bad start it looks like. I'd love to get to the outside here. Not gonna happen. Little rubbing. A little bit more rubbing. I still got one to my left side.
We're accumulating some wear on the MG UK. We need to
This is not the time, Jeff.
to manage it.
Let's stay behind Massa here. Trying to. He doesn't want me to. Alright, fine. I'll pass you then. Okay. A little bit rougher of a start than I wanted. I roughed some people up there. Luckily, I think everybody kept wings, which is a little wheel-to-wheel contact that we ended up getting away with. Oh, easy car. Easy now. I got Massa back up behind me now. This turn we've struggled with the most. It's nice running with some traffic. I didn't get to do that in practice much. So I can kind of judge some of these turns off of their lines. A very wrestly car here. This is a lot of work to get this car to go fast at this track. Lock up there. I'm being very hard on these tires. That was a great first lap, though. That's what we need if we're gonna continue to score, you know, really good performances with this car. It doesn't have the pace to outright pass other cars mid-race. If we can get them when they're jumbled up, it's got enough pace to hold them off, I think. Or at least most of them. Try and use the fact that I take different lines in these turns than they do to make passing opportunities. That's one of them. Whoa, good block. I was lucky that there wasn't a car right up behind me. That really would have got me in trouble. Wait on the gas a little bit longer. Right there. I feel like that turn's finally clicking with me. Being able to follow someone at pace through it. To get a better idea of where to be on the brakes. Good toe here, but that Force India's got a lot more motor. You can see it. Still though, good lap.
Okay,
Oh.
entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Nice lag spike. Too fast on the downshifts, getting me that rear lockup. Like I'm short shifting here, so I could be saving some fuel to use later in the race. I didn't start very heavy. Oof, that was a big moment. That seems like one of the turns I'm able to make up time, though. Oh, do we have a car ahead of us go off?
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car.
Raikkonen is out of the race.
Immediately and keep a positive delta. Okay, some information on Raikkonen. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like
Yes,
they're
you don't
retiring.
say. Virtual safety cars are tricky.
Virtual safety car is ending.
Okay.
Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Waiting. Keep gaining and... Alright, there we go. That was a quick one. I think we actually did really well on time in that one. And we got DRS right here. This could be one of our best results if I can keep it clean for the rest of this race. Double doors. Man,
Power from the engine is going to be down slightly.
Shut up.
Some minor wear.
As much trouble as we had in practice and qualifying, it would be so rewarding to have a great race here. At a track that I love, and the last time, well, maybe not the last time, the last game we'll get to race it in probably. Nice. Alright, now I don't have a car to follow. I have to use the knowledge I've just gained.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
15 minutes. In my mind, that should be after the race. Might be right at the end. Because we have about 11 laps of race left, and they're almost a 2-minute lap time. Yeah, it might be right at the very end.
The car in front is 4.5 seconds.
That's the turn I miss having a car in front of me. Before I was hoping it would rain in the race. Oh no. See, that's where I need the car in front of me. Getting double passed here. This is awful. We got a Red Bull up with us. They're fighting. That's good news for us. Let's see if we can get it back right here. Lockstep. That's how it's done. No contact. Forced him a little bit wide. Ricardo, I think, is going to be a little harder to pass. I gotta try and keep the car on the damn track, though. For some reason, I find it really hard to not wash wide in those long turns. Whenever I don't have somebody to follow, at least. Lost the nose big right there. I want to keep with Ricardo as much as I can. Or Ricciardo. Instantly feel more comfortable having having a track guide ahead of me. Got DRS, that's good. I think just barely.
Bottas is up in first place.
Oh, lock up. We're still good though, yep. Oh, we're real close on fuel. I want to go another lap. These tires still feel so good. I'm going to do what Ricardo does here. If he stays out, I'm staying out. Car just feels so good when I'm behind somebody. Looks like somebody's already pit. Ricardo jumping up to third, or up to fourth. All it would take is another retirement, and we could be fighting for a podium here. Losing the rear end a bit there. Actually hoping he pits this lap now.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
Alright, I think I'm convinced. As much as I would like to stay in lockstep with him. No DRS, alright. Seems like it's a good time to do it. A very tough pit road to get on here. He is going. Trying to run it in there as fast as I could. I don't think we gained any time though. Is our box ahead? It is. It might cost us some time as he's getting out. He's already going to be just about leaving.
Go, go, go.
Oh, did we get out in front of him? Yes! Good job, team! Nice!
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Oh, this is our moment. This is our chance. Look at the clouds, though. That's gonna be awful if it starts to rain. Oh, that was brilliant. Either I got on the pit road fast enough to leapfrog them, or if it was just a really good stop and they had a bad one. I don't know. I don't care, but I'm going to try and make the most of it. Keep the car on the track. Even if it's a little slower out of some of those turns, just keep it on track. It's been a while since I've been on the softs. Keep track of what it's handling like. That's the safe line around there. I think safe is good at this juncture. Safe line there as well.
Nico has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
Okay. much grip on these tires. Very clear track ahead of us. We are sitting P4. That would be an amazing result. I was hoping to try and challenge for a podium, but it would have to be some luck to get us there right now. Let's try and hold this P4.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.4 seconds.
It was some luck that got us to P4. We should actually be like P5 or P6. But I have also driven this car pretty hard to get us here. That's the advanced line, remember that one? Wait out the weather, see what it does here. Do see some clouds a building. I will hold him up there.
And we're expecting it in around 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Until the rain.
And I would say we will see it then. Is that Hamilton? That's going to be a hard one to fight off. Yep. He got caught out in qualifying on wet tires when it was intermediates.
So the gap to our teammate is 6.5 seconds.
Gotta watch for those dive bombs from them. A little bit of mirror driving. Try not to overdrive the turns. In this middle section, and even sector 3,
Happens in first place.
they're not going to pass us in the middle of the turns or even on the entry of these turns. They're going to pass us. It's going to be in the hairpin or the DRS later or right here because we were slow. Nope, see, I was able to make the car wide enough that he couldn't do it. Apparently I didn't trust what I was currently saying. Too slow on that entry, but it's better than being in the grass. Here's the next tough one. See, I think I'm not letting it coast long enough. That was better.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
Not a lot of extra fuel. Yeah, very little actually. 'Cause I'm pushing it so hard.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They have an issue with their car.
They're going side by side. Bottas has an issue. Oh man, if we can hold them off, this could be our podium. Depends how slow he is.
Front is 10.4 seconds.
But there goes Hamilton. Much faster than us. Obviously, much faster than us. That Mercedes. We did not hold much hope there. Now I have someone to follow, though, which is nice. Hamilton finally got me. He's been trying to get me to follow him on Instagram for years, and now he's finally got me following him. Jokes! I am pushing this car to its edge. Look at the power of that Mercedes. Even in that little short chute, able to pull away. So now it's a matter of the weather. What does it do? Well, we have to pit on like a 2 to go window. Seems like Bottas was able to keep pace. Oh, Hamilton's setting fast laps of the day. Really, I'm sure I'm holding up Ricardo here. Our wee little Renault does not have the pace for this, especially on this track. But we're making the most of it. Using all of it. Use all the curb. We need everything we can get.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, so we're still real close on fuel. We may end up having to go lean mix at some point.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.6 seconds.
Awkward line. Such a push right there. Actually, do see Bottas in the horizon, I think. He may. Oh, there's the rain. There's the rain. With 3 laps to go. Rain and the sun in our eyes. What is this, Florida? Still grippy. Track's not wet yet.
The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
I'm on my last legs at this point. Keep the mileage to a minimum. What do you want me to do? there's no shorter way around it. Can't turn the boost down. Slippery. Very slippery. I talked about this in practice qualifying. The hardest time to deal with the AI is when the weather is changing. Sometimes they aren't slowed enough by being on the wrong tire. Okay, DRS is disabled.
Strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Of course, I have to do this manually, which is losing me time. Ricardo lost it. I lost it. We all lost it. This is really the wrong tire all of a sudden. Gotta get in and get intermediates. With just 2 laps to go. Racing into pit road. Can our team do it again? I had a hard time getting onto pit road. I lost a lot of time. Could I have pit last lap, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Nico's in the pits? I should be out in time. Does anybody try and stay out? I think people did. Or maybe people did pit last lap. Oh, that's gonna lose us places. Didn't think about that. No, they're staying out on slicks. They're mad. They're insane. There's no way. There's no way. Hey guys. Hey guys! Bit rude. I'll take it to the grass. I don't even care. I gotta get up to the lean. No, not that. Lean mix.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, that's why. Try and feel this out. And we gotta pass all these cars that are on slick still. though they may pit on the last lap. I don't know how he'd possibly go on that fast on those tires.
Rainfall to increase within the next couple of minutes.
And it's gonna rain more. I can hardly hold it on these intermediates. And they're out there trying to hold it on slicks. Get Ocon and get us back to 5th. I think our actual position should be 4th and it all shakes out. Alright, he's pitting. Unless somebody just went intermediates much faster than us. Who is it?
This is your final lap.
Oh, right, Hamilton passed us. No, yeah, 5th is where we'll be. Oh no, who's this? Hamilton just went in. Not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just got a really good run there. Guess my tires are up to temp and his weren't. Too fast. We held it though. Make this car as wide as I can. Big slide there. Alright, these are the tricky turns.
The car in front is 10.0 seconds.
A little drift in action. Good exit. He's gonna have a better exit here. Oh no, we went into the grass. We're doomed.
The gap behind
Okay.
us is 2.2 seconds.
Hey, it's like his car is not working on these tires. Neither was mine, to be honest. I think the track got even too wet for these. Alright, I tried to hold off Hamilton. That was probably a thing that was never going to
That's the end
happen.
of the race. We'll see you in Park Fermé.
I think you could be a little bit more excited. We just finished 5th in the Renault in a race that was just absolutely insane. Huh. Yeah, that was pretty weird. That was a pretty weird race.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt.
Did it?
And as we
Because
can
they
see,
didn't lead
it's
for most of the
time
race.
for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. And now let's take a look at the driver's
Hey!
standings. It's a good result
Hulkenberg
for
in the
Sebastian
points.
Vettel, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
Well, we did manage to beat Perez, who was definitely driver of the day from 16th to 7th. Barely did we beat Perez, it seems. Standings-wise, that means that we did pull away from him a little bit, giving us a bit more breathing room. That's going to be a tough one, though. And in Constructors, we're still pretty darn close to Force India. Thank you to Hulkenberg for getting us some points today. That's helpful. And Ocon not scoring points. Well, that was an eventful weekend, that's for sure. Join us next time where hopefully it's not so eventful, to be honest.